Hi, I'm Andrew Wolverton.
And I'm Trista Wolverton, and this is our baby girl, Ruby.
Say hi.
You say hi, Ruby? Are you gonna be
Say
shy? Alright, I am a stay-at-home mom. I do a little bit of blogging and some cake decorating on the side.
And I am a physical therapist at the Children's Hospital here in Birmingham.
I'm from Alaska, and he's from Washington, and we moved down here about 3.5 years ago and have been living in a little bitty, itty-bitty tiny apartment. It is just a studio apartment. It's about 400 square feet, and it's in it's in somebody's basement. So when we first moved in, it was just Andrew and one of our dogs, and then we got another dog, and then we found another dog, and then we had a baby girl. So now it's the two of us and a baby.
3 dogs.
And 3 big dogs. All in a tiny apartment in someone's basement.
All in one room.
So I am going crazy, and we need to find a house soon. What I really want in a house is at least 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. I'd love some big living spaces for Ruby. She's walking around, so she needs some space to play. Definitely need a big backyard for our dogs to play in, so I don't have to walk them on the leash and get pulled over every time they see a cat. I'd like a big kitchen for my cake decorating. I'd love some counter space to do that on. And the one other thing we really want is some space for our exercise equipment. We have a weight bench and other stuff. We love to be active. We do triathlons and marathons and stuff, so staying in shape is really important to us.
Yeah. And I'd be happy with 2 bedrooms as long as it's the right space.
Yeah, but we're going to have another kid at some point, so we need 3.
Yeah, so she wants 3.
At least.
But I definitely want to stay in budget and stay within our means, well within our means, and not kind of max out everything that we're looking at. But I would also really like a place for my motorcycle to be kept covered and inside. That's something that is kind of high on my priority list. And then also having proximity to work. I don't really want to have to drive super long
But we don't want to
day.
stay in the neighborhood we're in, which is really close to work, but it's not the best for raising a little kid into.
It's true. But we'd also like to find some places that are close to like some access roads and some nice places to bike and to run, so that we can stay active with our activities and be able to take Ruby on jogs.
Yeah,
and things
I'd
like
love
that.
a quiet neighborhood that's safe for her to play. Learn to ride a tricycle and all that fun stuff. So I think probably the biggest issue we're going to face is that I'm very decisive and just make quick decisions, and if I go into a house and see something I don't like, I would just be like, shut the door, let's go, look at the next one, and
She's
just like
pushy.
bam, bam, bam. Like, I know what I want, this is it, this isn't it. If I see what I want, I'll be like, let's make an offer and move into that house.
Yeah,
Very motivated.
She likes to jump the gun and kind of put, the cart be in front of the horse, something like that. So I would just want to make sure that everything is right and that we've looked over all the space and
Every little detail.
make sure that we like what we see and that we know what we're getting ourselves
cabinet.
into. Because
Every
home buying is kind of a daunting thing, and once you get it, it's yours, and you're stuck with it for better.
And I'm like, woo, let's
or
do this.
worse.
And he's like, hold on.
Yeah. So we just got to be careful. Make sure that we know what we're doing.
I've been the realtor since 2007, and then I was not their realtor. Of course, Andrew was in school, and then I was their realtor again, put back in position in 2011. We've been working very hard the last year to find property, and Andrew's the kind of guy that likes to ask all the whys and whats. The Ruby doesn't ask me the questions, she just the whys and
hey.
whats. What I mean by the whys and whats, he asked me 14 different ways the same question.
He does that.
His wife, Trista, says he's a pest, but I don't really think so. I think at the end of the day, he makes me a better realtor. That's what it's all about. I tell my wife every day, if I can make Andrew happy, I can conquer the world.
Yes.
Some of our experiences have been, Andrew was to meet us after work on Friday afternoon, which in Birmingham, that's a very busy time. He got caught up in traffic, so Trista and I were there with Ruby for 2.5 hours doing handstands, cartwheels, and so forth. And by the time she got there, we wrote a contract on the property. It didn't work out, but Trista, as she's already talked about, she basically is ready to buy. She is living in that studio apartment, got 3 rescue dogs, 3 large rescue dogs, no fence, nowhere to take care of that. So she's motivated.
Yes, for sure.
And I just want to make sure that we're getting the right space.
But we are super excited to be homeowners very soon.
Amen.
And Ruby is too. You say bye, Ruby?
Say
Say, let's
bye-bye.
find a house. Let's find a house.
Let's make a deal, Monty Hall.
Woo!
Let's make a deal, Monty.